Hi, so today we'd like to come back to the topic on chemical pregnancies, and I'd like to shed some light on this topic again and explain actually how severe it is. So chemical pregnancy is actually the most severe form of a immunological miscarriage. So in my previous video, we've already clearly defined and explained that chemical miscarriage is actually a form of the earliest form of immunological miscarriage, and it is actually caused by the presence of these anti-embryonic antibodies that is generated in the mother's body, which is attacking the pregnancy, causing this pregnancy loss. So why do I call it the most severe form of miscarriage? It's because it's happening at a rate that is so fast. So usually this pregnancy loss occurs within the third or fourth week of your pregnancy, and that is usually before the first month of your pregnancy ever happens. So before week 4, you've already miscarried. So it happens at such a fast rate that we will define it as very severe. So in other words, I'd like to explain again. So maybe in your first pregnancy, when you first develop this immunity factor, this immunological factor, maybe you miscarried on the 10th week or the 11th week. So this is actually a very common case of an immunological miscarriage. But because you didn't seek out treatment, this type of miscarriage occurs again in your subsequent pregnancies. Now, because the anti-embryonic antibodies, the levels in your blood system is increasing over the years, so causing this miscarriage to actually occur at a faster rate. So maybe the first time you miscarry in the 10th week, the second time you miscarry in the 8th or 7th week, and then in the subsequent pregnancies it happens in the 5th week, 4th week. Now it's happening in the 2nd and 3rd week because it's so severe now and more advanced now. So in many hospitals and medical institutions, they might even misdiagnose this as a form of infertility, because they will say, hey, you're not even getting pregnant now, so you're maybe having infertility, so they'll suggest you for treatments and diagnosis from an infertility point of view, which will not really actually solve your problem. They need to know that it's actually caused by the repeated pregnancy losses and then due to the immunological factor. Now here at Antai Hospital, we specialize in the immunological miscarriage, both diagnosis and treatment, because we own the international patents within this field, patented in China, Europe, and the United States. So if you want to get a healthy pregnancy, especially if you have a history of chemical pregnancies, the only way is our anti-immunotherapy. Once you are administered with this treatment and your anti-embryonic antibody levels drop, we can guarantee you a successful and healthy pregnancy.